These are dead coins. It's an extremely dangerous time in the crypto markets right now, and if you make the wrong decisions, it can potentially cost you thousands and thousands of dollars down the line. And I'm going to explain exactly how you can overcome that in this video. As well as that, if you can stick around to the end, I'm going to give you the holy grail of crypto that's going to absolutely change the game for you for absolutely free. Hit the like button and let's get into this video. So guys, in my comments section, which I love to get involved in now and then, I see people writing, this is a dead coin, ICP, Algorand, Jasmy, you name it, people are telling me it's a dead coin. For example, in Jasmy, I've seen many times people saying, this is just a pump and dump coin, can't you see? My first thought is, if you've got the time to go onto a video that you don't really want to watch in the first place, just to write a comment, then you probably should be finding something else to do with your time. Just an observation. My second thought is, why do people think that these are dead coins? And are they dead coins? Is Algorand dead? Is Jasmy dead? Is XLM dead or anything dead out there right now? For a period of time, and then I realized that there's something very stupid going on. And people are doing it over and over again, and it's really starting to annoy me. And this is really, really stupid. But I must address this because it's going to cause you massive problems. And it's ultimately the reason that everyone loses in crypto. Okay, and it's because of things like this. Over the last month, we've seen a number of cryptocurrencies pumping towards the upside. We've seen XLM having a good time, Comp, XDC, Aave, tons of different cryptos that have had a really storming time in the markets. And that's all anyone is looking at right now. Because obviously Algorand, Jasmy, etc. are dead coins. Are they actually dead though? Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, then hopefully you'll have started to understand what I'm going to be looking at right now. Now guys, it's important you understand this. Crypto markets run in cycles, which go between a bull market and a bear market and a little bit of in between each time. Now I want you to understand what is happening in that market cycle. At the bottom of a market cycle, there are people buying. People aren't talking about it that often, but there's people buying because they know it's the bottom. Who knows it's the bottom at the bottom of a market? Is the big money investors. What are they doing? They start to accumulate at low prices. It's called an accumulation cycle. And here's an example on Investopedia. I don't even know what this asset is, but all assets pretty much operate like this. They go through an accumulation cycle. Notice what happens in this accumulation cycle. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. And then we get into the ascension cycle. And when you look at coins like, let's say, Casper right now, and XLM right now, and XDC right now, they are in the ascension cycle. That means that they've already been through the accumulation cycle, but the problem with this accumulation cycle is it fools stupid people who are like, oh, it's pump and dump because it's going up and then it just sells off, and then it goes up and then it just sells off. How many times? How many times do we have to think about this, right? This happens over and over again, and the people who are down here being like, oh, it's a dead coin. Guys, let me show you another example, if this is not enough for you. Here we have another example, okay? We've got New Zealand CAD, okay? New Zealand dollar CAD on the 1 hour. And this happens on various time frames, okay? So what I want you to pay attention to is an accumulation phase. Look, the New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar isn't dead, okay? It just does the same stuff. Comes up, it accumulates, it looks to break towards the upside. Eventually they'll sell off, and people will think it's going lower. The masses will start to sell off, and then eventually, once the accumulation is complete, it moves towards the upside. And why does everyone think it's a dead coin? Why is that important in the markets? Well, guys, the big money, okay, need you to think that it's going to die. Need you to keep selling and selling, because they need to keep buying in order to fill up their bags. But if they buy too quickly and everyone else is trying to buy, guess what happens? The price will shoot up too quickly. So what do they need to do? They need to keep you thinking that something is dying. Notice that over time, we see bits of news come out at very important times. Just before we saw the BlackRock ETF stuff, we saw about a month ago, I want to remind you about SEC and what they were doing, and all these coins were getting taken off exchanges. What coins was I buying at that time? The likes of Solana, the likes of Cardano, because I kind of knew that this was just like scaring people out of the market. They scare people out of the market to make you do stupid stuff and sell the bottom, okay? And they can't get you to sell the bottom without scaring you into thinking this is a dead coin. Then what's even more stupid is everyone starts to buy in to those coins that have already pumped. Like, I'm not saying that there's anything bad about XDC or Casper or anything like that. In fact, XDC has got some incredible stuff going on right now, and I'll cover that in a later video today, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to find out more about XDC. But I want you to understand that right now, a lot of coins are going through accumulation phases, and I'm going to cover some of those coins and what they're looking like right now to make you understand some of the biggest errors people are making. Now, if we zoom out on a Jasmy chart, this is a very good example. Jasmy obviously had a super high price at some point, and then it dropped back down. Everyone's like, oh, it's a scam, and loads of stuff gone on. You know, I think at some point they just had a big release of tokens, and then this was like bear market, okay? So it pretty much fits in line with the bear market. It came towards the downside. And then if you look at this kind of like tail down here, it does look like nothing is going on. This is a dead token. Let's zoom in though and see what's going on. Actually, if you were paying attention or not paying attention to all that's happened before, look at what's been going on since July 2022, okay? Just been in a gradual downtrend towards the downside. Eventually though, we end up at a point at which we're going to start to see a turnaround. This to me looks like a wipe-off accumulation that we've talked about before, and that at some point we may see a break above this line. Once that happens, I think we're going to see a very big push in Jasmy, because I like what Jasmy are doing. If you understand the projects and what they're really doing, then don't pay attention to the kind of stuff that's like, oh, this is a dead coin. And actually, if you've done the right research into any particular coin, I'm not telling you to go and buy Jasmy right now, okay? Go and research what Jasmy does. It's cool, interesting project. Is it a good purchase? Well, I'll leave that down to you guys. But once you understand that these coins are good or bad buys, don't get drawn into those guys who've got nothing better to do with their time and just sit on YouTube and sit in groups and just bash projects, because it's just sort of a strange thing. I don't know why people have got time in their day to go onto a video that they don't care about to write something bad about a particular crypto. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, I'm going to be really disheartened from that. Fine. Next one. Algorand. Guys, Algorand has so much stuff going on for it right now, okay? Algorand is one of the most exciting projects out there, in my opinion, okay? There's huge setups and stuff going on in India for Algorand right now. They've been doing a lot of work in France. India, I believe, is going to be pretty much at the forefront of Web3 development going forward. There's huge amounts of stuff being built around that infrastructure. Yet, there's stuff going on with Algorand, and people are like, oh, it's a dead chart. Now, obviously, I want you to go and research these projects. I'm not saying 100% to go and buy them right now, but my point is, when people are like, oh, this is a dead coin, guys, it's so stupid, right? When coins are moving down like this right now, look at Algorand, okay? Sit right here. Look at the last time it was in this area. We had a move in a single day, what, 15, 16%. Dead coins with market caps as big as Algorand don't do 16% moves in a day. Don't get me wrong, there is coins that will eventually die, okay? But eventually you're going to see Algorand, in my opinion, breaking beyond here, and then we're going to be pushing back towards kind of highs up here. Stop just paying attention to coins that are pumping now and wondering how to get into them, because it's so stupid. And I will bring this up over and over again, guys, because it's important that you understand what I'm going on about. It's important to have a bit of repetition. Okay, because I know a lot of people don't necessarily pay attention fully the first time, and eventually you will get into the understanding. Stop looking at those shiny objects. Look at the stuff that's not done anything yet, because that's where you will find the diamonds in the rough. That's where you're going to make your money, okay? Now, obviously, guys, there are potential for some or any coin out there to go to zero, okay? I'm not saying that these are sure bet coins by any means, okay? But it's worth researching coins, and just because they've not pumped yet, I want you to understand that there's a good chance that they will pump, okay? Not just assuming that they're dead and taking your money out of like... I just want to give you an example, and this is probably the stupidest move, but the move that most people will make. Let's say you're holding Algorand like right now, okay? Lots of people are holding Algorand, and they haven't really made any money on it, okay? So it's been like maybe going up and down, maybe they're down 10%, maybe they're up 5%, whatever, okay? But what they do is they pull their money out of Algorand right now, and they go and put it into, let's say, let's choose one. They put their money right now into Casper, okay? And there are people who would have done this right here, okay? So they would have taken maybe a loss of like 30%, 20% on Algorand. So let's say I start with $1,000. They've now got $800. They then go put $800 into Casper here because it's the shiny, exciting object. And then their $800 comes down here, and they lose 70% on their $800, which is like $560. Is that right? It's a big loss. Okay, because they get so excited about buying the shiny object because it can't possibly come down. It's just been going up, right? And then it comes up again, and now everyone's like, oh, I never bought Casper down here. When's the next time it's going to get down here so I can buy it again? How many times? How many times have I got to tell you guys? This is the dumbest stuff. Stop being emotionally driven by these things, okay? Do your hard, good research into coins, and I'm helping you do that. And get into my free Telegram, link down below, guys, and you can ask in there what people think of different projects. I talked about ICP yesterday. Great opportunity. Look at where it is right now. In my opinion, obviously, hasn't been pumping, okay? So, ICP, is it a good time to buy? Well, it might go lower, but for sure, I'm pretty confident it's going to go higher. Is it a dead coin? No. Stop it. Okay, I hope that's just like a little bit of a home truth message for you. And if you've got time to be investing in crypto, you need to have time, because if you've got lots of money, then just invest in Bitcoin, okay? But if you've got less money, you need to invest some time. Nothing good comes for free, okay? Nothing good comes easy. That's a lesson for life right there, okay? The more you want to do, the more you want to make, the more you want to enjoy cryptocurrency, the more you have to put some work in. And actually, the more work you put in, the more you're going to enjoy it, and it's going to be interesting and all that as well, okay? It's not just free money. If you think about it like that, you can get wrecked anyway. So let's use this to do some good hard work. And I commend you if you've made it through the video this far. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, guys, and I'll teach you what you need to know. But as I promised, here's a free treat for you, okay? This, as I've just told you, it's essential that you research in crypto and you learn stuff. And here's an incredible tool, absolutely free, link down below in the description, okay, from Alex Wasey, who's got a really good Twitter page. And this is some of the best kind of alpha I've seen in crypto. Now, what it is, okay, is zooming in is most effective tools, okay? These are all free tools that you can use for finding stuff in crypto. It's got portfolio trackers, it's got analytics, it's got security, trading exchanges, how to find airdrops, how to get your best news, Twitter people you should follow, AI tools, all sorts of crazy stuff, all absolutely free and linked down below. Research guide, step by step. He's literally showing you exactly how to research crypto and make lots of money. Additional resources, mandatory resources, and then he shows you how to find and go through a new project and what you should be doing. All of these, each of them, is an individual tool, and it shows you how to do things. Dashboards for chain analytics, drop stab, extensive table. Guys, so much alpha here, ridiculous, okay? All of it, I've just left down below free. I'm not going to take credit for it. It's Alex Wasey, worth giving him a follow over on Twitter. Phenomenal content. Guys, hit the like button. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.